Hi everybody, I am Sam I Am, and you're watching Sam I Am Tarot. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. We're gonna jump right in, guys. I am out of town for the holiday season, so I brought a few of my decks along with me so that I could stay in touch with my peeps. I hope you all are enjoying your time with family, whatever you celebrate. If you celebrate, if not, it's still a good time to, get together with your family, closest friends, what have you. All right, so we're gonna just jump right in and see what messages Spirit has for us. All right. What messages do you have for the collective, Spirit? So this could be either you or someone that's in your energy. You are, making your money right now. Let me see if I can put this down so you guys can see the cards. I'm going to try and do my best to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. Okay. We need a little bit more light. All right, there we go. Okay. So somebody is, focusing on your money. This could be you or whoever's in your energy. But I feel like this is the collective. You are focused on making your money right now. Okay. Ooh. So somebody may hit the jackpot. You may feel like, whatever you were aiming towards, you have won that. Whether this was a new promotion, this could be, starting this business that you were wanting to start. You may have gotten some kind of inheritance. Maybe someone won the lottery. But I feel like someone has, whatever you were working on, whatever you've been, putting your time and effort into is paying off. Okay. So if this hasn't happened, this is coming in, guys. So congratulations in advance on whatever it is that you have won. So there is definitely something coming in. Okay. Somebody might be bullying you. Somebody who knows that you won this may not like the fact that you have gotten this. So they may be trying to, knock you off your game. This could be someone, for some of you, this is someone at your place of employment. They may feel like, you got this promotion and they feel like they deserved it. So they might be sending you, emails or threatening you on social media or something like that. Whoever this is, okay? This could also have to do with love. This could be a third party situation. Someone could have, this might not even have anything to do with money at all. You may have been focused on yourself, just, start, focusing on your money. And then whatever you won, this could be someone coming into your life. This could be a relationship. It doesn't have to be monetary. This could be somebody coming into your life, and then whoever is upset with you about this person coming back into your life or this person wanting to be with you, they are upset now about this person wanting to be with you. Okay, so this could be a third party situation. Doesn't have to be a romantic situation. This could be somebody that was just jealous of you and this person, making a connection. It could be, a friend connection. It could be a family connection. And somebody felt like that, they may have thought they had somebody on their side, and now this person is back in connection with you. And so this is felt like a jackpot. This may be a connection that you've been wanting to rekindle, or that you kind of like chalked up to, oh well, it's gone. I'm good. And so you just been focused on yourself, just hustling, doing what you got to do, taking care of yourself, focusing on getting your money up. And so somebody, they may have started, sending you emails or whatever, trying to throw you off your game, and it's not working. I feel like for a lot of you, you are still staying on your grind. Yeah, This person is pissed off because they can't be you, you know. And maybe this person that they were, um, whoever came back into your life, if this person came back into your life, they may have like walked away from this third party because they were like, you're doing an awful lot, the collective used to do that, or the collective always says that, or the collective dresses this way, or whatever. And so they were trying to imitate your hustle, the things that you do. And this person realized it, like, if I wanted to be with the collective, I could just be with the collective. And it actually had the opposite effect. Like, this person was impersonating you, trying to emulate you, thinking that that would hold on to this person because they recognize the fact that it was always you. It was never about the things, the way you dressed, they could never be you. You are the only you. 5:55 on the clock. They could never be you. So there's definitely this change had to happen. Yeah, they did not like the fact that this person was happier with you, and they recognized that. They realized that when they, when this person went to be with this third party actually, they felt like they won. They thought that they had hit the jackpot because they were like, I got the collective's person, or I got the collective's whatever, thinking that they had won. But what they didn't realize is that there's only one you, and what's meant for you is going to be yours. You can't take what's meant for somebody. Yeah, so they may have married this person for money. So for some of you, this is definitely a love connection. Somebody, married this person for money. They were impersonating you, and that has worn off. That may have been the allure in the beginning. They may have had something else going on. They were impersonating you, and after a while, all that did was make this person miss you more. Yeah. So now they have this bad reputation. This person is realizing that this third party is not who they thought they were, and so they're walking away from this person. It's crazy, y'all. Like, just be yourself. Yeah. So they have friends, their karmic friends are trying to help them, like, console them, and basically just like, I feel like these karmic friends are the ones that are keeping them delusional, keeping them like, it's not your fault. This person, they probably did something to make this person, make the person want to leave you. The collective is just talking bad about you. So they're like helping this collective. They're helping this third party talk bad about you, cyberbully you, you know, um, and they're not doing anything. It's like they're sending you stuff trying to make you feel like you'll never have anything. Meanwhile, this person has come back into your life, or you've gotten that promotion, or you started that business or whatever. And so you're over here worrying, doing your own thing, minding your own business, and they're so worried about what you got going on. You might not even be thinking about this person anymore. Okay, but they're still thinking about you. And I feel like this person would have, they may have been happy with this third party if the third party would have just been themselves. And guess what? If you and this person were meant to be together, there was nothing this third party was going to do to hold on to this person. Okay? But they made the situation worse by trying to emulate your mannerisms, the way you talk, things, the way you dress, things like that about you. And all that did was highlight the external things about you that this person missed. They miss you, okay? The actual person, your personality. Nobody can emulate that. But it was like all they did was they just kept making you be like the focal point. Yeah, they're haunted by the memory of you. Yeah. And I feel like the more that this person tried to impersonate you and act like you, it was making this person it was making your person have flashbacks about who you are and, what you mean to them. That's wild. They might have bad habits. Like, this person is smoking in this card. So they might have some bad habits. It doesn't have to be drug related, but they definitely have some bad habits. They might like shopping. It may be drugs. It could just be whatever, something. There's some toxic behavior that is, I feel like this is the thing, this bad reputation and this toxic behavior. That's what, is speaking louder than anything else that this third party is doing. Louder than the karmic friends, louder than them trying to impersonate you. It's what's bringing all these other things to light. This person is haunted by the memory of you. And I feel like this third party is also haunted by you. They can't, they think about you more than your person does. Yeah, now they're looking you up, trying to find you on social media. They definitely know who you are because they're cyberbullying you. So they're definitely, researching you. So they're just putting in more time and effort because now that I feel like this person is pulling away from the third party. They're starting to back off. Yeah, it's a waste of time. What they're doing 11:11 on the clock, what they're doing is a waste of time because it's actually having the opposite effect. They're actually making themselves look crazy to this person. They may have caught a case. It doesn't have to be an STD, a sexual transmitted disease. It could be a spiritually transmitted disease. It could also be, I feel like for some of you, this could be a legal case. For some of you, it is a STD, a sexually transmitted disease, because they made a dirty offer. They probably, slept with this person thinking that was going to, keep them hooked, keep this person, hooked on them, and ended up getting an STD from this person. And so now they're trying to keep this person by force. Oh, Jesus. People be doing too much and not realizing, like, it doesn't take all of that, just be who you are. So what are we dealing with here, Spirit? What are we dealing with here? This person has a lot of bad habits. I feel like on top of, whatever these bad habits were, they had them before they started. But I feel like them trying to impersonate you and pretend to be you, it only highlighted the bad habits. I feel like, this person may not have even really noticed the bad habits until they started impersonating you. And then it's like you trying to act like the collective, and you spending money like it's water. I feel like it highlighted, it just made it worse. I don't know how else to say that. Like, the words just are, I just feel like it's just worse. Whatever they did, just, okay, I can't make it up. So now I feel like your person or this third party is in despair because now this masculine, okay, for some of you, it is a masculine energy that is now in despair, that doesn't want to be with this third party. I do feel like this person that is impersonating you or try to impersonate you is a feminine energy. And this masculine is pulling away from you. This masculine is also, I feel like, because now that this third party has put you on their radar more, and I don't feel like you were ever far from their thoughts, but because this third party, put so much time, energy, and effort into imitating you, that it put you on their radar. So then it made this masculine start wondering more about you. Like, well, I wonder what the collective is up to. I wonder what they're doing now. So they've started looking you up, especially since things have started to go awry with this third party. Yeah, because now they, like I said, spending all this masculine's money. They're probably not making the money that they used to. Things are just, especially if they're having these bad habits, they're shopping, if they have a drug addiction, whatever it is that they're doing, it's causing financial woes in their life. These two are married for some of you. this masculine and this third party are married. This is not just it could be a long-term, you know, connection. So they could be like, what's it called? A common law marriage. So, but these people have been together for a minute, so that, oh, normally when I get this high honor card, it's like a relationship that is blessed by the divine. But I feel like in this instance, in this reading, the way it came out, I feel like this was bound to happen. Like this situation is what's happening because of the connection. These two are a karmic connection, and I feel like it's set up this way by the divine. Like these two are a karmic, yeah. This connection is an imprisonment for both people. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like their community of ancestors, maybe even some people on the outside, maybe people in the physical realm have noticed that these two are like, yeah, and they need to get out of this. Yeah, there's some change that needs to happen. Like they need to move away from each other. And I feel like until this masculine walks away, they're not going to have this. They're not going to be in this wealthy man energy unless they walk away from this third party. But they're like, this is supposed to happen. It was like they're gonna continue to have this bad energy. Yeah, this is definitely a third party. I mean, a married couple. This person is accustomed to, you know, they feel like, again, they feel like, you know, I'm the main, you know. And that's what's got them in this situation, is that they went into this relationship for all the wrong reasons. They went into this because of what the masculine had, what the masculine could give them, you know, this perception of like, you know, how it looks. This message of concern. This could be this masculine telling them that they don't want to be with them anymore. We got 5 and 5 here. So there's definitely some change coming. This third party is getting a letter from this masculine telling them something that what is this message of concern, Spirit? What is this message of concern that's coming into the third party? Okay, so they may have found out that this masculine has come into some money that they're not going to get. There's something that this masculine may be entitled to. Ooh, that flipped out. Sudden wealth. There's some money that's coming into this masculine that this third party is finding out about, and they're upset about it because first, I don't know under what circumstances that, you know, married couples, because I don't know anything about how, you know, assets are divided up if you're married or whatever. But whatever this masculine has come into, they've gotten some kind of inheritance or something that this third party is not entitled to, and they're finding out about it. And I feel like for some reason they thought that if this masculine ever left them, so they married this masculine for money. They may have already had money, but I feel like whatever this inheritance that has come in is something that is happening now, or it's going to happen soon. They may have been waiting for something to happen for this inheritance to come in, thinking like, oh, when this comes in, you know, we're going to be living lavish, and not realizing that this masculine is like, no, we're not. I'm not sharing this with you. You are not entitled to this money. So I don't know why you happy for nothing. We got another message. I'm telling you. Yeah. They think that they thought that they were gonna this masculine, and I feel like they might be sending you a message to tell you something. Mm. Whatever this money is, this is a huge windfall, whatever this is. I told you, look, listen, they're on the lookout. They're waiting outside. They're looking outside the window waiting for this masculine to come home. So their expectation is that they've been expecting this money to come in for them. I feel like for some of you, this is also you getting this windfall of money. You could be getting this message letting you know that this money is coming in while somebody else is in despair, and they're expecting that they're going to, benefit from this money that you have coming in. So this could be you or someone in your energy. So some of you are getting a great windfall. But we mentioned that in the beginning. Remember, like the jackpot. So this could be you or somebody in your energy that is getting this great windfall, and somebody is getting a message. They may have, been alerted. Maybe they saw you on TV or something. There's some kind of communication that where they were made aware of you having this sudden wealth, and they're expecting to get some of it. This is the lifestyle they think they about to have. They think they're about to be this privileged lady. So like I said, some of you, this is not a romantic third party situation. It could be, it could be same-sex third party situation. But I feel like for some of you, this is also like a family member. Somebody that you cut off a long time ago, and now that you have money, they feel like, they think they're going to come back in and, live a fabulous life. Little do they know. You're going to have to sit them down and tell them, like, listen, this person, like I said, they're going to be sitting in your family room. You're going to come home one day and this person going to be sitting in the house. Like, oh my God, I'm so happy for us. Us. Ain't no us. What you mean us? Me? Ain't giving you shit. Yeah, they think they're supposed to get a gift. I'm telling you, they are sitting in this person is like, they think because y'all are family. And again, like I said, this could either be you or somebody in your energy. This person thinks that because they're family, because they're the wife, because they're whatever, that they're going to get this gift. I can't make this up. Look, they were like, no, things are about to change. Yeah. Things are about to change, honey. What you don't know. I'm not sticking around here. I'm not sharing any of this with you. You think just because you have, you are this position in my life that entitles you to whatever I get. Yeah, they think they are expecting this unexpected income because they know that it's coming in for you, but they feel like they're going to get this unexpected income. They think they're going to be getting this money. Yeah, so there may be a child involved, or this could just be a new something that's coming in. Yep, but nope. They feel like this new situation is going to bring them up out of this impoverished, feeling. There's some kind of great windfall or some kind of, money that is coming in. This is some kind of inheritance of some kind, whether it be like maybe you got that grant that you were expecting, or this person got a grant that they were expecting to start this business, or whatever it was from, whatever this situation, whatever created this sudden wealth. Yeah, so I feel like this person is working hard to try to Yeah, to get back into this person's thoughts, but they're not. This masculine can't get you off their mind. When they think about this wealth, yeah, they're trying to stop this person from thinking about you. They do not, they're working very hard. This third party is working very hard to keep this masculine from thinking about you. They hate that this masculine wants to be with you. And that's what's really pissing them off. That's why they're cyberbullying you, trying to stay in your energy, because they feel like, whatever this masculine has, if they're, it's like they don't necessarily want this masculine. They don't want you to benefit from whatever this masculine is getting, or whatever potential, this masculine is, has the potential to be. They don't want you to benefit from it. So they're doing everything in their power to stop that. They might be trying to, there could be a child involved. They might be trying to use this child. This could be that family member. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic person. This could also be a family member that is like, but you don't want to help take care of your niece, your nephew, your whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, brother, sister, your little cousin, they, how much they love you. And I feel like some of you may do something for the child or children, if there, if there are any. I feel like you wouldn't, you're not gonna not, you're not gonna see this child go without. But it's like, I'm not doing anything for you, I'll help this child. And I feel like some of you, you think about, um I'm not trying to do anything to better your life. After everything you've been online cyberbullying me, lying about me, getting your friends involved to do things to me, you think I'm gonna help you? You're like, no, I'm putting that to an end. Yeah, whoever this is, whether this be you or this masculine, um they put an end to that. Like, let me help you understand what's really going on here. I'm not giving you a solitary dime. You're not getting one red cent from me. So you might as well let that go. Told you. Leaving them out in the cold. I got nothing but love for you, baby. Yeah, they're like, you might as well go ahead and get ready for this hardship. They've been living so high on the hog that they didn't think it would ever come to an end. This third party they just never imagined. And I feel like if this is not a romantic situation, this is someone that, you may have, this person took your kindness for weakness. You may have taken care of them for a very long time, and not taking care of them in the sense of like you paid all their bills or whatever, but you may have looked out for this person when they needed something. They always came to you. And then as soon as you put up a boundary, as soon as you set a boundary, then all of a sudden they, cyberbullying you, talking about you, trying to pretend to be you. Getting their friends to participate in the foolishness. This is crazy. What else? Yeah, I'm telling you, they are not prepared for this tower. This tower is coming down regardless, though. And I feel like this is being initiated. This tower is being initiated on purpose. It's not even like a out of nowhere. And I feel like this person may not realize that this tower is coming because, like I said, you have set up a boundary. You or this person or this masculine, either one of you, whatever this energy is, both of you are in masculine energy, whether this is someone outside of you or this is you yourself. You're in masculine energy because you are setting up boundaries with these people, whoever this is, that you've been helping out, that you've been catering to in some way, shape, or form. And now that you're setting up a boundary, this tower is coming down. And they're realizing like, oh my God, I can't manipulate the collective anymore. Oh my God, what am I going to do? They're realizing they're being left out in the cold. They can't use this child to manipulate you anymore. They've used that child, so much in the past to get you to do things. And now you're realizing the child wasn't in as much need as you thought they were. Like, you were doing things for the child, not realizing that this child's needs were being met, whether you did it or not. So they were like basically using you to just like double up on stuff. And a lot of times I feel like maybe you were giving money, and that's what this, so when they saw that that you actually have this windfall of money, or you got this promotion, so now they're just thinking like, they found out that you got this, like I said, you got this money to start this business, or you got this promotion and it's way more money than you were getting in the past. And so now they're just, they're counting your pockets quicker than you can, because they're thinking about how your come up is going to benefit them. And now that you've finally had the, like, I don't have to take care of you. Again, they used this child. They used a child to pull at your heartstrings, because they knew, that you would, how you felt about this child, how you felt about taking care of this child and not wanting to see this child go without. And so they used this child. This is for a very small few of you, that somebody used a child to manipulate you. For a lot of you, for some of you, I feel like this is just like, this person acted very childlike, or they just, came across very immature or aloof, and like they just couldn't take care of things. And so they used that to manipulate you. Or you could have been taking care of, you've been working to take care of this person since they were very young, since they were a child, for some of you. So like I said, some of you, this is not a romantic connection. This is someone that you, like a sibling or a younger cousin or a niece or nephew or something, that manipulated you into taking care of them. And because you always have. And so they thought that was never going to change. They never saw that you would set a boundary with them. Yep. Your intuition kicked in and you was like, you know what? I can't keep doing this with you. I'm not going to keep doing this with you. And you set this boundary. And now this person is, acting like their world coming to an end. This is them acting like their world coming to an end. Like, nothing's wrong with you. You can work. You can go out here and get your own money. You ain't got to depend on me. Yeah. Because you realize this person was lying to you the whole time. Things were not as bad as they were making them seem. And you sent them packing. You or somebody in your energy sent this person packing. And now they're just like, well, what am I going to do? The Moon card. I don't know what I'm going to do. And you're like, that's not my problem. That's not my problem. Yeah. So now it's like, who has this decision, Spirit? Who is the person that has this stalemate? For some of you, I feel like this is you. You're facing your fear of like, how is this going to look? What are people going to think? You're facing that fear. You've made a decision about, because at first I feel like when you found out these lies, you weren't sure how you were going to handle this. But I feel like you came to the decision of like, I don't care how these people are going to take it. I don't care how anybody looks at it. I just want to be happy. I'm moving on with my life. Yes. Because it's okay. You got the Wheel of Fortune and the World right after each other. Yes. You're like, I don't care what these people think. It is beyond time. Okay. You walking away from these people and choosing yourself, choosing to be happy, is what's bringing in this Wheel of Fortune and what's bringing in the world. Like, everything is spinning in your favor. These finances, that's why you're getting this this sudden wealth. That's why this windfall of money is coming in, because you put yourself first. Okay? You're not wasting any time about this. And again, this is you or someone in your energy. This is a masculine. someone in masculine energy that is setting up these boundaries and doing what they need to do for themselves, taking care of themselves. I feel like this is the first time someone has put themselves first. Yep, new beginnings are coming in. So be prepared for something new to come in. If you haven't experienced this windfall already, this is definitely coming in. Again, like I said, someone is in their masculine energy. You are in this loving, giving energy. Oh, we got the King and Queen of Cups. So this is definitely a power couple energy, I feel like. Oh, bless me. Yeah. There's a transition happening. The two of you are going into a new phase. Spirit said that is the truth. Oh my God. We got the King and Queen of Swords, y'all. Listen, this is definitely some power couple shit right here. Okay. We got the King and Queen of Swords and the King and Queen of Cups. Okay. Y'all are definitely transitioning from these two people that are speaking truth to each other, saying how you feel about each other. And so, and for some of you, it's the other way around. I feel like you're transitioning from, you know, being just in this heart space and not really saying how you really feel to transitioning into speaking your truth and saying how you really feel about each other and being honest with each other about where you want to go, where you want to take this connection. Yeah, stepping away from this third party energy. No longer wanting to participate in that and bring in new wealth and prosperity into this connection. So if this is a love connection, congratulations. I hope that the two, you know, I wish the best for the both of you. If it's not, I feel like this is you graduating from being in a heart space of, you know, of both sides of your personality, of being in this heart space of like, you know, I'm in this, you know, recognizing the male and female side of yourself emotionally, and then graduating from that, transitioning from that into the masculine and feminine side of yourself, of speaking your truth and saying how you really feel, setting boundaries with people that would seek to take advantage of you. Okay, creating balance in your life. All right. So wow, I love this. I love that this wasn't just a romantic connection. This is also for those of you that are not in romantic connections but still have maybe karmic or third party situations happening around you or in your family or whatever, with, you know, family members, friends, whoever this connection is. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope that this reading resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.